Okay, it's 3:02, and I apologize for my dog barking in the background. We had a package delivered. So first off, my name is John Roth. I'm the Vice President of the Sales Specialist Group at Sangoma. We are going to be talking about today the Switchboard, which is a feature set with inside of Switchvox, which is our on-premise solution. I have our Switchvox expert, Katrina Easton, on the line with us, and she's going to be presenting. So at this point, I will pass it over to Katrina.
Thank you, John, and good afternoon, everyone. Definitely thank you for attending our ABCs of the Switchboard webinar. This is our second webinar in our Back to the Basics series, so I hope you have been able to attend both webinars. So I'm not going to hold you long. Again, I'm Katrina Easton, the Switchvox Specialist, and we'll dive on in. Slide 2, please. All right, so Switchvox, the phone system that supports the Switchboard feature, is a complete UC solution for small to medium-sized businesses, basically from the size of 1 to 100 users. So for you customers that are looking at a new phone system that are in that size range, Switchvox would be a perfect fit for you. It's very easy to manage. It's very intuitive and has a complete set of feature set that we're going to be displaying throughout these different webinars. One of its many features that I'd like to cover today is the Switchboard. So the Switchboard is a robust attendant console that's web-based. So you can basically access it from anywhere, whether you're working at your business or if you're working from home for the day, access it from any popular browser that you are familiar with. There is no software that is needed. There is no additional license key that's needed. It's just a standard feature of the Switchvox that you can utilize, basically, like I said, from anywhere that you're located. Slide 2.
Okay, hold on. One thing I forgot to mention in the beginning, Katrina, was that any questions, if you put them into the question section, we'll answer those along the way. And then at the end, I will open it up for unmute all, and you can ask questions directly. So keep that in mind. Just ask those questions as you go, and you'll get them answered. Here we go.
Awesome, thank you. So with the Switchboard, you get to customize the feel of each switchboard for your employees. So if you're an IT manager and you are using Switchboard for your company, you have the ability to customize the way the displays look for each of your users. So the Switchboard is designed so that every employee can have whatever view they need based on their need or job role. Each user can either start with the administrator set template or a blank canvas and create whatever view of the Switchboard you would like. So particular features that a standard user might need would be, caller ID, call logs, voicemail. There's even a widget where you can control your conference bridge extension right on the Switchboard. As a contact center agent or a supervisor, there are powerful widgets that allow you the ability to manage your users that are in the queue waiting on hold, gives you clear visibility into your call center, and also gives you access to different integrations like Google Maps. Next slide. There are different collaboration tools that are features of Switchvox. So utilizing our tools like Sangoma Connect, our mobile application for iOS or Android, or the desktop softphone, allow you the ability to collaborate with the Switchboard. When using your mobile application or your desktop softphone, when you are on a call, your status and presence shows across the company. So any user that is looking at their Switchboard can see if you're on or off a call. If you have a receptionist role, they can transfer a call to a user and be able to identify from the Switchboard whether that user is on or off the call based on their status and presence. You also have the ability on the Switchboard to update your status and presence. So if you're in a meeting and you want to go into Do Not Disturb, or if you're heading out to lunch, Update your status and presence from any of the applications or from the switchboard so that your company staff knows or your teammates know that you're not available at that particular time. Next slide, please. Call center functions. So as a contact center manager or an agent in a call center, the switchboard is a great tool for you. One of the features of the switchboard is the Wallboard. So the Wallboard software is a feature that you can update to a computer monitor and hang it in any area of your facility and be able to view the status of your queue. From the Wallboard, you'll be able to see how many calls are waiting and as well as the maximum wait time. You'll be able to see the members, how many members are logged in, as well as the past call history. Have there been any missed calls? Have there been any abandoned calls? And the total number of calls that have been taken in that particular queue. You'll get to see the average wait time for every call. And these statistics can be viewable from just the switchboard of the panels, or you can actually pull a report in your admin interface to be able to view that detailed information as well. Next slide, please. Additional panels or widgets that can be viewed on your switchboard can be the queue calls waiting. So from the queue calls waiting, as you look at the screen, you'll be able to see that Jay has been waiting for 1 minute and 27 seconds. So you'll get to be able to specifically see every call that's waiting in your queue and how long they've been waiting. Our next photo shows the queue member activity. So you get to see which agents are logged in and available to take a call and which agents are currently logged out. So from that panel on your switchboard, your users can log themselves in or out of their queues or even pause for lunches and breaks. Below you see the queue member activity. So that shows the actual members that are logged into a queue, and it also shows one active member that is currently on a queue call, and that bold letter Q denotes that that user, Erica, is actually on a queue call. So from the actual switchboard, your managers will have the ability to manipulate any calls that are in the queue. Next slide, please. So when I say they have the ability to manipulate any call that's in the call queue, that's the call control that you have available to you on the switchboard. So the queue visibility permissions allow you to actually see and update the permissions to each user that's in the queue. So if I want to give Jay the ability to control the call control of the calls or the users that are in the queue, I update that from that panel. I also have the ability of logging my agents in and out of the queue. So that's another permission that can be granted. So when calls are waiting in the queue, there are specific controls that you can enable for yourself or other managers to be able to have over the calls that are waiting in the queue. One particular is moving a call to top. So this allows you the ability to prioritize the calls that are in the queue by moving one of the calls that may be number 5 to number 1. It also allows you to assign specific employees a call that's waiting in the queue. So if Melissa has just called in for CJ 10 minutes ago and Melissa is calling back in, now you can take Melissa's call and assign it directly to CJ so that CJ can continue on addressing any concerns or questions that Melissa may have. And then there's the Answer Now feature. The Answer Now feature allows you, the call center agent or manager that has those specific permissions, to be able to answer and assist the call volume for the calls that are waiting in the queue. Next slide, please. Training tools that are available on your switchboard. So there are specific training tools that Switchvox enables on the phones or on the switchboard. And those tools are Monitor, Whisper, Barge, and Record. So the Monitor feature allows the manager or the person with the permission to listen in on a call to make sure the employee is doing as trained. So for example, you have a new hire and they're taking their first couple of calls. Well, you can use the monitor feature to listen in as your employee is making those calls. The next feature would be whisper. So this will allow you not only to listen, but now to coach and give tips to that person live, to your agent live, without the customer hearing the information that you're providing to your agent. And then the Barge feature allows the manager to actually become a participant in the call and now aid in assisting the customer. The record feature gives the manager the ability to record an employee's active calls. So now, if I don't have time to monitor the call, I can now record the call, listen to it at a later time, and be able to critique my new employee from that recording. Next slide, please. Meet my team. So this is the sales specialist team. So I am, again, the Switchvox sales specialist. So I assist you with any of your Switchvox questions that you may have as you're looking at a new system. Mr. Milton Fuqua, he actually assists with access controls. We have Mr. Sean Davis, who handles our contact center product. We have Ms. Britt Perventure, who handles the connected workspace. And then we have our manager, Mr. John Roth, who is our VP over our sales specialist team. To get to any of us, you can contact us via email at sales.specialist@sangoma.com. So thank you so much for joining our Back to the Basics, ABCs of the Switchboard webinar. To contact me, you can reach me at the information on the screen, keason@sangoma.com, or my telephone number. Before we end the webinar, we definitely want to give our 36 attendees a chance to ask any questions that you may have about the information that you saw today. So John, if you can unmute the lines, please.
I have done so. So we have opened it up. You have an open mic. You can ask any questions. There is a question just popped in from Jake Riley. Let me read it to you. It is mentioned that Switchvox is ideal for business under 100 users. I think you made a mistake by saying 100. It's up to 1,000 users.
Oh, my apologies. Yes, it's from 1
yeah,
to.
So sorry, Jake. It's 1,000 users. 1 to 1,000. Okay. Any other questions? Just shout them out. All you have to do is unmute your mic. Yeah, you're welcome, Jake. Matt Baldwin, where will there be recording of this webinar available? Yes, we will send that recording to you after the webinar, so you have a copy of it. Absolutely. You're welcome. Any other questions? I want to point out that you also saw Sean Davis where it said contact center. So basically, he's a call center specialist, but we also have 2 different flavors offering besides what we have within the Switchvox on-premise solution as well. So if it comes up to applications and what you're looking for, it might not, there's certain feature sets that are in all 3. We have a light version, we have a full-blown call center that does just about everything, net promoter scores, the callback features. Some of those aren't available in this product set that you have. So if you have any questions on that, reach out to Katrina and we'll get you involved with the right individuals. But these individuals we have on the team are experts. They've been in the industry for quite a while, even though they look very young. Even Katrina, I say that with a smile on my face. She's more of the mother of the team. I'm the grandfather of the team, so I'll say that. But any questions that you might have whatsoever, just reach out to Katrina, or you could send an email to sales.specialist@sangoma.com, and we'll certainly reach out to you. But you'll get a copy of this recording and a follow-up from it. So we appreciate everybody for attending, and I'll put one last offer out there. Any questions whatsoever, we're happy to answer those for you. Okay, I'll take the silence as a no. We appreciate your time today. We try to make these really short and sweet, so it's not taking an entire hour to go through, PowerPoint you to death. There'll be more of these. Be on the lookout for these. And basically, please, in this meeting, is this being recorded? Yes, Paulo, yes. Yes, it is. It will be recorded, and you'll get a copy and we'll send it to you. So with that, Katrina, thank you very much. You want to add anything at the end?
Just, in closing, just want to make sure everyone knows that the switchboard is designed for every size company, every user. So please let me know if you have any questions regarding what you saw today, and I will definitely be happy to assist. And thank you guys so much for attending our webinar today.
Yes, thank you so much, and have a great day and a great remainder of your week. Bye now.